Hello everybody, Don Master here. Got a little video for you here. We got from Snapon some warranties and some replacements here. Got the flu pretty bad a while ago, last week, and just recovering. So I purchased this. I lost my 17 ratcheting wrench, and went about a month without it. Still hadn't found it, so I picked a new one of these up. Kind of pricey for a Blue Point, but it's a really good ratcheting wrench. These Blue Points, or Williams, you can get them under the Williams name. But they're really nice, and I haven't had any issues with them. I haven't had to warranty any of them, and the lighting is a little off here, so bear with me. But reversible ratcheting wrench, very smooth. Taiwan made. It's a BOERM 17. I like the reverse lever on these Blue Points. It's smooth, pronounced. But yeah, I lost the 17, so I had to bite the bullet and buy another one. He had it on the truck, so luckily he didn't have to order it for me. He actually pulled it out of a full set. As far as warranties go, I got this beautiful Power Blue 36-inch pry bar. As you can see, it used to be red. I don't know if I ever showed you guys the red one, but it used to be an old red pry bar that was a 36-inch square handle, and it was striking like this, but it was the old hard handle, similar to this right here. This is just a quarter drive ratchet handle, but my old pry bar, it was old. It had this handle on it, much bigger though, with a striking cap, and the handle actually cracked, and the handle kept sliding off. So I asked my dealer if he could order me a new one, because he doesn't stock the 36, and I wanted high vis, but it's been really hard to get. I've been waiting and waiting, and he's like, I don't know when I can get a high vis, but I can get Power Blue. He said he'd get Power Blue, Dark Titanium, all the other colors. So I'm like, Power Blue is just a sexy color. It's got that sparkle in it. And I'm like, let's go with Power Blue. So the Power Blue one showed up yesterday, and man, that's a good looking color. That Power Blue. I kind of wish I got a couple 14-4 ratchets in that Power Blue. I think that would look pretty good. He had a brushless one on the truck and 3/8 drive when I bought my high vis one, but I went with high vis because high vis is my favorite for Snap-on. But I might, if they have Power Blue available in them power tools, I think I might go with Power Blue. It looks a lot better when it gets dirty. It's light of enough color that you can't really lose it, and just a nice looking color. So part number on that pry bar is a SPBS 36A MB for Power Blue, metallic blue. They do it MB. So that was a warranty. Didn't pay a dime out of my pocket for that. Told him I was asking him if he had any bit ratchets on the truck. I want a quarter drive ratchet like this, but with a magnetic hex bit end. And he only had one on the truck, and it was a swivel head ratchet with a comfort grip. and I'm not a fan of the comfort grip. I do like the swivel head ratchets, but it was a little bit out of my price point. So he told me, he's like, hey, you can get this USA made socket and turn any of your ratchets into a bit driver. It is a little bit longer. I wish it wasn't so long, but it's a really nice bit, and it has the really good strong rare earth magnet in there, and you can pop it on any quarter drive ratchet. Just get a closer look at that for you guys. This was $21. This little socket, which to me that wasn't too bad for USA made Snap-on. It's a TMBS 8A. Yeah, TMBS 8A, USA quarter drive, US patent, and it shows the patent number on there. Now this is a very nice socket. It's a little bit deeper than I'd like, but they got a good size magnet in there. I think that's the reason why it's deeper. But here's a Mac bit, a PZ3, and it holds the bit really nice. And then you can pop it on your favorite quarter drive ratchet like that, and now you got a bit driver. What I like to use them on, because I don't want to buy a electric ratchet like this with a hex head on it. You can get this ratchet with a magnetic hex quarter drive on there for bits, but you can just put this socket on it like so, and it's not going to fly off of there because it's magnetic. So that's a pretty cool deal. I do wish they put a little bit of knurling maybe on here. I think that would be an upgrade if they did that. But magnet's not too strong to where you can't pull the bit off, but it's strong enough to hold the bit. So I got that socket. That was cool. I don't know if some of you know, but if you want to snazz up one of your electric ratchets to a different color and your ratchet's still in good shape, or you just had it rebuilt, right, like this one, where they go through and they replace everything except the metal. This metal is used, but they put a new anvil on it and everything. This anvil's already kind of worn down. New head kit, new motor, new electronics. Go on eBay and find the shell. This shell was $40, I think. Brand new with the sticker, because this used to be a green ratchet. I still have the green shell. It's brand new because it's sent out for repair. But anyway, I wanted to change the color without having to send it to Snap-on and spend the flat rate fee. Take a look on eBay. Type in the model number of your tool, and you'd be surprised what you can find on eBay. So anyway, last thing I did, everything else was kind of just a need. You know, this was a need. This was a warranty. This was a need. I've always wanted a really good high quality socket for bits, so I got that. This was an impulse buy. He's had these on the truck for a couple weeks now. This deal they do every year. They had it last year too. Buy 4 needle nose pliers, get 1 needle nose plier free. Now, yeah, it might not really sound like that great of a deal, but if you wait and you try to work a deal with your dealer, you might be surprised what he can do. So normally all 5 of these, I think its list price is like $350 or something, which is crazy. But they are the best pliers, I'll have to admit. You know, Snap-on makes some of the nicest pliers in my opinion. Nothing compares, not even Icon, in my opinion. They just don't have any give to them. They're very well built, and you can't have enough of them, you know. They last a lifetime, and I've had all these here for a while, and I have used these. These ones I've used the most, and they have some staining, but more or less, you know, the 44 ACFs, those are my favorite all-around EDCs. Just like these, and then the Nipex 5-inch. Those are great. And the 5-inch, just regular diagonal cutters. These are awesome. I picked up this set because he still had it on the truck after week 3. Surprisingly, no one had picked up this set yet. My coworker picked up the black set. He really likes the black that they offer now. I tried telling him you're going to lose them because they're black, but he doesn't care. He got his last week. This week, I'm like, you know what? I asked my dealer, I'm like, what kind of deal can you make me on this set? He's like, well, they're normally $260 something. They're on promo for $260. And I'm like, well, I already have the long ones in black. He's like, well, just if they haven't really been used, bring them on here and I'll give you full credit for those. And then you can get this set. So these were either $260 or $270. He knocked off basically $70 for me trading in the black ones, the black long ones. So I got this set for 200 bones. And that's actually really not a bad price for the USA made needle nose pliers. And now I have basically all the sizes I need. So it was definitely worth it. Part number, by the way, for you guys. This is a long nose 5HV. That's a promotional deal they do. But let's pull these out of here. So you get your 5-inch. These are the 95 ACFs. I think they're the 5 or the 6-inch. I think they're 5-inch. And they just have really nice teeth in here, you know, the waffle teeth design. And these come pre-greased. But just really nice pliers all around. You can't beat it. I love them. And I went ahead and got those. The next size in here, kind of the medium needle nose pliers. Those are I'm really doing a terrible job here with color and everything, and the lighting in this room is terrible, and I'm trying my best. I should have just done this video in my car. 96 ACF, so here's the 6 inches. And they do that kind of that cutting down in the inside here, those lines. I'm not sure what they're for, but I don't know if it makes it for smooth operation, but these are smooth. So here's the 6-inch. I had the 5-inch. Let me move these blue points. So 6-inch. You get your 5-inch little guys. I have the smaller ones of these, but they're red. And I got a free dog collar a couple years ago. I don't know if some of you guys remember that, but those little 4-inch ones, they basically match the 44 ACFs. The little 4-inch needle noses, they're great. But these are the 5s. I've said 100 times now. And then you got your 7-inch. So these are like the full size ones. So the only bummer of this is I now have 2. pairs of these. These are brand new. The first pair I bought were these off him. He had these on a deal. And these have been used a little bit. I keep them on my personnel for dinking around, you know. They're good pliers. So you can't have enough pliers. So there's those. Now we got two of those. But I really want these with the cutters in them, but I think they only offer them in red and green. They got like jaws in here. I want to try those too. And then you get your longs. I already have a pair of these too. I got a pair of these at home. They're actually in this overflow box. Now that I remember, they're right there. Along with the long side cutters and the 9-inch ACFs, the big boys. They haven't been opened yet, but... So these will go to work. This set's going to go to work, and I'm going to work with this set. I don't have a whole lot of needle noses at work that are matching. And these are the ones I was really excited about. And these are the money makers right here for getting around a spot, getting a hose clamp or something. These have that bend to them. I believe it's a 45-degree bend. I could be wrong, but they're nice. Now I have like the 90-degree bend ones that aren't long in red. These are the 411 CF. I don't know if that's a date code, but that's a 1. So 411 CFs. And they have an interesting like stamp right here. See, this is maybe where they crimped them so they could do the bend. But what a nice pair of pliers. I mean, that's just doesn't get any better. And part number on the straights for you guys. These are the 911 ACFs. So 911 ACFs for the straights. 411 CFs for the 45s. 95 ACFs for the 5s. 97 ACFs for the 7s. And the 6s are a 96 ACF. And as you can see, now I have all the needle noses I ever need in high vis. Those will go to work with me. And then a comparison I wanted to do, this is different stuff I've had in the bit. Adjustable wrenches. So I've shown you that Blue Point set that I got that I'm really happy with for the money. It's a good set, especially these little 6 inches. I don't know what, I love them. But here's the 8-inch. I haven't used the 8-inch yet. And the 8-inch is a GAJ 8A. And they're pretty tight, but they do have a little bit of a wobble to them. But they open up really nice and wide. And I wanted to compare you guys compared to the USA made Snap-on. This is the AD8C USA made Snap-on, true USA made adjustable wrench that I bought a year or so ago. These are very expensive, but I wanted to try one of them out to see what they're really like for an adjustable wrench. Because it's hard to find a USA made adjustable wrench anymore. I think Snap-on might be the only ones who make them. Crescent, I'd say, was the best ones to buy. They were made in USA for a long time. You can still get some new old stock on eBay. But anyway, these don't open up nearly as big as the Blue Points, which is okay. As you can see, the Blue Points open up a lot bigger. And the Snap-on has a nice chrome finish. It's got inches reading and metric, where the Blue Point just has inch reading. So just showing you guys a comparison between what you get for the money. For everyday use, I'd rather have the Blue Point because it opens up bigger. I have used this quite a bit around the house, and I tested them out. You can already see they're kind of beat up on the inside, but the chroming is staying very strong. Much better chroming than the Baco Snap-on ones. I should have brought some of those in to show you. My Baco ones have the flank drive on here from Snap-on. The chrome is all flaking off around these areas, and I've cut myself pretty bad on them, so I peeled the loose chrome off. Probably because Snap-on doesn't chrome them in USA. They're chromed in some other plant, but these are very nicely built. And this is much tighter. There is still a little bit of play, but not nearly as much play as these. These are loose, but they still work. And then just the head profile of the USA made one is a lot kind of more pronounced and beefed out there. I don't know if they do that for strength or what, but they're nice. I like this. But they just don't open up as big, so you can't do as much with it. But they do offer this in 4 sizes. They have a 6, an 8, a 10, and a 12. So if any of you guys are interested, order one, try it out. For me, it was between the 86C and the 88C. This is the 8. I wouldn't mind trying some other sizes, but I'm not going to spend the money on that. These were, I think these were almost $100 a year ago. But this is a nice adjustable wrench. It's designed to feel good in your hand. You can kind of see how it balloons out there. So it gives you a little meat to hold on to push down on. It's wider right here. So they did put some time and thought into making this wrench. Other than that, we're going to wrap it up, guys. Have a good one. Long video, but please like, comment, subscribe, and have a good one.